Hi guys, Tim Team right here, and we are back today with more of Empire Total War, the Swedish campaign. So, in this part today, we're going to be continuing to battle our mortal enemies, the Russians. And hopefully we'll be able to knock them out of the fight today. We're going to try to take Kiev. So that's going to be a tough one. We're also going to try to do something about this settlement up here, because I want to make sure that that's out of the fight, because they do have a military governor's encampment, and these guys, let's see how far they can. They're able to do regiment of horse, artillery, dragoons, Cossack infantry. They're able to cause enough trouble with all the troops that they can spawn. I mean, it'll take them a while, but that's a problem that I do not want to deal with. So, we haven't done much since the last turn, so we'll get started right away. We do have a new agent, so I'm going to send him here, just so that way I can eventually have him go to Courland, and then eventually we'll have him go to Lithuania, just to keep an eye on what the Poles are doing over here. So, let us continue. We're still only at war with one person, which is Russia, our primary concern. So, we're going to try to only focus on one enemy at a time, just because that strategy just seems to work better. So, yeah, it'll be this will be an interesting fight here. Eventually, I know these Poles are going to want to join because they are allies with Russia, I believe. Maybe, I'm not sure. I might be wrong. So, we will find out. Anyway, we do have some spies slinking around here. We're going to watch out for them. Eventually, I want the Swedes to, I want to take over the Polish land, and I want to battle these Russians to submission.
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they're left unchecked.
Oh, no.
Always act quickly in these...
Yeah, okay, shut up. Anyway, so, not surprised, Westphalia. Okay, well, whatever. That's the Germans' problems. So, let's see. We have Russia, and then we have these Muscovite rebels, and these guys, I believe, have the same... Yeah, same flag. They're just Russian army people. So let's see. Yeah, I guess we could go beat them up. Let's just beat them up. Take care of these revolution people. Nice. That'll teach those guys to mess with me. Nobody wants to mess with me. All right, we're gonna completely heal our army. Let's get this healed up, so that way we have the city completely healed. Heal this. Heal this. I'm going to heal this one up here because it'll take them a lot longer to get over to where they can damage it. Because stupid Russians trying to damage everything I touch just makes me sad. Alright. Let's attempt to infiltrate the city. Of course I've been discovered. Alright, well, whatever. Let's, no. Let's just get in here and watch these guys. Wow, they have a scholar, but I don't know where he's studying, and I don't know how they're going to build much of an army because they don't have any training, like any area to train. This is a huge star fort around this thing, so it's just one giant castle. It's like a castle kingdom, whatever, like this, like king of a city or whatever, like in ancient times or so, something like that. Man, these guys are they're getting stronger and stronger by the day, and it's starting to freak me out. Let's see. You know what? No. Yeah, I gotta leave my guys here. Man, I'm just getting nervous. I kind of want to just attack those guys, get them out of the fight right away, but I know I shouldn't, so we're gonna wait on that. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Another scholar up here. What's he doing? Just hanging. Oh, that's a Russian. Oh, there's a Russian. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. I'm eventually going to need my spy to get back over here. So, okay. Well, that's not good. I don't really necessarily care what happens here. Yeah, let's just get this guy back over here. Just so that way we can start mopping up these scholars. Because There's one thing I don't need. I don't need a bunch of smart Russians getting in my way. This sounds really countryist coming from an American, but trust me, it's not. I just created an international issue. It's not what you think. Oh well. I seem to do that. I seem to start fights wherever I go. So now I've just ticked off the two. Okay, well, let's not worry about it. Actually, we probably shouldn't worry about it. Oh well. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, and Denmark is getting really open with me. I think they kind of want me to declare war on them.
There is unused land
you know what? I'm not
suitable
going
for
to.
farming in this region.
Yeah, okay, thank you, yes. So, I'll worry about that in my own time. Let's, because there is one evil person trying to steal stuff from me. Yeah, there's a Russian. Alright. Let's duel him, see if we can't win. I'll let you guys watch this animation. Maybe. Oh, no, it's not going to do it. Oh, well. Aha! We've won! That taught him his lesson. No, he can't do anything. But he can. We're not going to duel with that guy because that guy seems to know what it's all about. Anyway. Alright. Let's see. Oh, yes, we need to upgrade our farms. We need to get those going. Strong economy is kind of the key to this game. Because if it's not, then you can't feed your army. And if you can't feed your army, then they get all ticked off, and then that causes revolutions. And the next thing you know, you got a crisis on your hand. So let's see. We could build this just so that way to feel a little more secure. We need our farms going first. Farms, more important. At least for right now. Let's see. What else do we have? I think there was one more farm over here. Okay, well that place needs to be upgraded. That's fine. We can leave that there. Let's see. Let's get another workshop. Build some easy money. Healing up these guys. That large Russian army there, that makes me a little uneasy. Let's have these militia fall back. Yeah, we'll just build up a small force there just to keep an eye on these guys. Let's see. We do have our spy, so let's get him back here. This area is almost completely converted, so that's good. The key to keeping your people happy is to keep the population all believing the same thing. So right now we are a Protestant nation. So nice. Oh, good. Not only did we win, I think, which is what the main thing is here, but we also gained a character trait. Yeah, trait gained. Brave soldier. Nice. And superior general. Nice. I think we have, yeah, and patriotic sword. Okay, that's cool. But wow, we have one of the best generals. It's only 53, so he should live pretty long. The key is to have somebody that's young and very, very smart. Kind of like a Napoleon, so that way I don't just like die off just from old age and stuff. I'd rather have them get killed in battle. That sounds horrible, but I want to be sure that I can win, especially about auto-resolve, just because some of these battles are just, it would just take so much time to fight out, even though I know that's what you guys want to see. And we'll try to get a battle going today. Right now I've been auto-resolving a lot of these things. Eventually we're going to cross this river here and deal with that Russian army. Denmark's still up in my business, so...
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region.
Good to know, yes. So, because they're still up in my business, I'm going to start being up in their business. I.e., we're going to fight off this guy again. Boom. Alright. Oh no, we lost. Let's try this again.
Undan, undan!
Great, now we lost again. Okay, that's making me angry. I do not want this guy here because he's stealing my information. So, let's see. I have to do something about that. Well, eventually we will declare war on them and we'll blow up their country. How about that? Yeah, so anyway, until then, let's get this spy over here. Eventually we're gonna get up here and we're gonna mess with this guy. I.e., we're going to kill that guy because do not need any more of these scholars. They're not great spies or anything, and they really can't sabotage anything. I just do not want them messing with my stuff. I don't want them in my schools because they'll get smarter, and that's bad. We also need to get down here and just take out this capital city. Once we get rid of that huge city down there, we won't have so much to worry about. Because yeah, this isn't a huge city. I think there's one other Russian city that was relatively big. Never mind, I guess not. Yeah, all these are relatively small. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, cool. Anyway, let's. Yes, we do have another school over here, and we do have another scholar. So we'll get that scholar over there. Scholars help your schools with research or whatever, so it's really important to have those going. We are also going to need our minister to come over here because they are all a whole bunch of Orthodox Christians. We need some Protestant Christians. So, not that denominations, cannot be a thing, but back then they certainly weren't. Anyway, now I'm creating a whole bunch of issues with the church. Man, I'm just making everybody angry right now. I need to deal with this guy. I'm tired of him over here. So let's start building up an army. We'll get a couple more infantry going. Get some artillery. Get another cav regiment. How many cavalry units? Yeah, we got one. Might as well make another artillery and another cavalry unit. Make another militia unit just to leave somebody behind the guard. What do we got here? We need some infantry. That's annoying. Well, let's get some artillery because why not? Actually, we should probably focus on building up this guy over here because I do not want him getting too powerful. Alright. Let's get these troops back over here quickly, so that way, when the Danes start getting uppity, we can tell them to knock it off. Nice, we just killed somebody. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. We killed off their general, so that's probably going to make them angry. They're going to wonder why he died, but they're not going to know who. If I had failed, then they would have known that it was a Swedish person, and they probably would have declared war on me. But that's okay, because they didn't know. So, let's kill off this spy. Nice, we killed off Corlander's spy. So now they don't know, and now they won't be able to do the same to my general. So next, we'll take out their general because their scholar's not going to be able to do anything. He can come over and duel any of my guys, but there's no point for him to, unless he wants to steal information. But he can't really do anything. All right, let's move forward. Get our next turn going here. There might not be a battle in this part, which would kind of stink. We'll see if we can't do something. I wonder when the Danes are actually going to move out. You know what? No. I said we would deal with that Russian army. It's time we dealt with that Russian army. We're going to have to cross the river, and we're going to have to mess them up because I'm tired of them raiding, because it's getting expensive. They're messing with all my
There are
stuff.
naturally occurring resources in this region.
Yes, thank you. Shh. Anyway, so. Oh, we also need to check our research just to make sure that we're not researching dumb stuff. Well, let's see. That's fine, but let's get our carbines going so that way we can get our dragoons. Besides that, I'll need to actually no. Yeah, we need our artillery on our ships going, so increase our fire rate. Okay, stop raiding me, please, because that's getting really annoying. Let's see. Couple militia. Actually, we'll do one. Why does it have to be militia? No. We can do that. There we go. So we're not going to worry about them just yet. Besides, even one of these units, I mean, we have walls and they'll be armed citizenry, so they'll deal with those guys. Let's go get this guy. Let's go take him out. We have a nice full army there, so it'll be a completely uneven match, and we'll be able to beat them up. So let's just do that, get it over with, and let's get ready to invade Courland. We'll send this massive reinforcement party over here. Let's see. Why not get some more artillery going? Let's kill off this. Let's attempt to kill off the general. Nope, I've been found out. Darn it! Run! All right. It's actually it's not the biggest deal in the world. I mean, they know we're coming for them.
Uppfattat. Hur kan jag stå till tjänst? Uppfattat. Ja, vi köker. En lärdomens och kulturens högborg.
Let's duel with this guy again.
Han ska få plikta för sin...
All right. Nope, we lost. Of course. All right. Let's try again.
Undan, undan!
Of course, we lost again. Wow. So we're gonna have to send a spy to get. Yeah, let's send a spy. Let's just kill him off the old-fashioned way.
Ingen kommer att utröna detta.
They know they can't invade us because we're blocking the water here. So the only way they can get us is if we need another ship just to make sure that they can't get in there. Let's just get a light galley or something. Something small. Actually, nah. We'll make a brig, something that can stand up for itself. So I'll sleep in a brig guarding that area, and I think we'll be fine there. So yeah, let's hold on. Let's see if I can make another unit of militia. Yep, one more unit of militia, just to reinforce those guys. And yeah, let's get ready for the battle here, which will be coming up. Nice, we have our scholar out in our school now. That's good. So let's see. Prussia's going to be an interesting one to fight. That's just going to be a fun battle. I just hope I don't have to fight any major superpowers. Like Prussia definitely was. So if I can take out Prussia now while they're young, as far as country and relatively weak, I shouldn't have to worry too much. Man, they keep raiding.
The ruling classes have written a letter of demands to your national leader as they are unhappy with the current government.
Yeah. Everybody's angry. So we'll just start building up a brand new force here. One more cav. We'll get an artillery unit going. Put it back. And infantry, and why not a militia unit? Because militia keep the peasants in order. They kind of act as a police force. Oh, nice! We have a brand new fishing port, so... Or, well, we have a brand new port, but it's a fishing port now. So, yeah, we'll get that going. Alright, we'll move these guys up. Our army is huge, so we need to do something. Attack those guys quickly, something like that. Get them going. So let's see. You're raiding me again, and it's making me angry. So let's take out these guys. The long-awaited battle. So again, could auto-resolve, but you know what? I want to try to get a battle in every part. So this one's probably going to run just a little bit long. We will be on the offensive, so I'll try to be really aggressive and get in there and get our bayonets bloody and take them out. This will be a fun one, because now we have movable artillery. We'll be able to move up our artillery instead of being in a static, sucky position. Be able to maneuver it around a little more. I'm not much for attacking usually. In my when I play like Napoleon Total War, usually I'm a lot more defensive. Just because it's I don't know. I do not like attacking. There's too much to keep track of. So I very much avoid attacking if possible. But you gotta try new things. So yeah, this is not a good area for artillery. Just not. Could have called that. Alright. Oh, wait, we don't have movable artillery. This is these guys. That's right. This will be interesting. Alright. We'll place artillery on this tiny little ridge line here. We'll have them on ceasefire. And then we'll place all of our artillery on canister shot just in case, because if they do get close, we'll be able to take them out. So we'll leave our general in the back. There's not much of a ridge for him to hide behind. There's just nothing. I mean, there's this thing over here. It's like giant. What is this? Warehouse. A warehouse over there. Interesting. I guess we could leave him behind that. How much room back do we have? Yeah, we got quite a ways. We'll just run him back. The artillery will have to aim down if they have. Yeah, they have got a great little ridge line there. Alright, here's how we'll attack. We'll attack using the divisions method. So, obviously, each regiment is its own battalion. How I've divided it up is there are 2 battalions to a brigade, and there are 2 brigades to each division, and 2 divisions to each corps. So, this is our first division, so we have 2 brigades there. You have another 2 brigades over here, and we'll try to attack on the flanks. If one flank gets turned, then we'll attack with the second division. Let's see. Oh, we have a spare unit of infantry. Oh, okay. 2. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, alright. Make sure that we're attacking with our most experienced infantry. Some people don't, just, so that way they have a meat shield, but I try to attack with my most experienced. If there's any gaps that need to be filled, I can always charge in a new brigade or new regiment, depending on how many men I have left over. We also have these guys, these pikemen here, so we'll place these guys dead center. See if we can hide them. I don't know if we can hide during an attack. Oh, we can! Nice! We'll have those guys hiding just to rush up and finish off any, exploit any gaps. Let's see. We also have our massive cavalry contingent. So, let's see. We'll have some cav over here on the left. Actually, we'll have our light cav. Let's see. We need to have our light cav hiding. Yeah, there we go. We'll have our left side cavalry contingent hiding. We'll take the rest of our cav. We'll put them on the right. Oh, there is forest over here. Nice. So we'll have these guys hiding over here. And yeah, all right. Let's attack right flank. Oh, okay, nice. So we'll push up right here. There's some sort of like a cliff face or something. Looks like they've got some cav coming down to meet us. Alright, you guys, form square. That's how they want to play? Go for it. We will just form square and stand you off. Meanwhile, we will move these guys forward to attack from the left. Oh, come on, cooperate. There we go. We're gonna run these guys forward. And let's see. I think I saw some artillery up over here. No artillery. But I do see some cav, which could be a problem. So we'll run these cav over here, just in case there is. Oh, I heard artillery. Come on, I heard you. There you are. Aha. So run those cav forward. We'll have our light cav over here. We'll have these guys go into hiding. Ready? Square. Stupid cavalry. Man, that was a very effective charge against that square. Man, that square needs to hold. Oh, man, they knocked it out of formation. Good night. Alright. Alright, let's get these guys out of square. I'll have them start pushing up. So just behind this fence line, so that way they have some cover. Okay, move forward. You guys get out of square. You guys will be on the flank, so we'll have you guys wrap up and around. So I'm not worried about these guys coming back. Yeah, they're not going to come back. They're very much broken. Let's get you guys out of square. Man, you guys got beat up. Alright. So we're going to have you guys push forward here. We're going to have you form a light skirmishing line. And have you guys join up. This is not a good area. Right now we're protected, but man, I need to take out those guys. Alright. So we're going to have these guys run up here, just below this ridge. Yeah, this second squadron of cavalry. We'll have them move up over here. These guys will start firing here any second. Yeah, they'll have first shots, which will be nice. Nice. Alright, let's see. Good. Alright. We're going to have you guys fall back below the crest. And let's see, we do have some cav over here. So, oh, come on, where are you guys? You're hiding. There you are. Aha. So, let's see, let's have you guys move up here on the crest. That way they'll be in a box. They won't be able to do a thing about it. Alright, let's see. We need our light cav. Where's our light cav? Through here. Oh, they gotta go right here. Oh, where's the, There it is. Nice. A lot of those guys sprint straight up. You guys need to get in position. You guys are already in position. You know what? No. You guys are fresh. They've just fired off their shots. Now's the time to go. There's an uphill charge with standard cavalry. You guys need to hide. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if these guys are... Yeah, none of these guys are in range. So we'll move up this brigade. We'll move them forward. We'll move these guys in on the flank. Now that these guys are in their rear. Nice. Form up on the top of the ridge. You guys also form up on the top of the ridge. You guys form up. Okay. Let's see. What are we gonna do about these guys? We can move honestly this entire division right here. Nope, psych. We got Cav incoming. So I don't know where they're gonna attack. They've got a giant hole right here where they can attack. They're just funneling their troops in. Alright. These guys have a horrible firing position, so we need to move these guys up to the top of the ridge. These guys are going to get ready to charge. The second they move in. Nice. I don't know if they're going to break or... No, they're going to stay right there. Let's have the Cav move forward. We get these guys directly. These guys are rear right here. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do? If we could route these Cav, that would be nice. Because then I would just do a push with these melee infantry and take them out permanently. But it happens. I do not want to do that. Alright, let's move up these guys right here. We'll take out these artillery, and then that's when we'll strike. It's just a giant murder circle right there. Alright, let's get these guys formed up here. They'll be in this little, like, ditch almost. They won't have the best shots. Yeah, the Cav's going to charge, so we're going to form square. I'm actually going to get these guys up to the top of this ridge. Let's see if we can move these guys forward as well. Yeah, so they're going to do a giant push. And that's when we're going to send the first of our pikemen in. Alright, you guys, take out these guys. You guys, take out this infantry. Nice, their general is dead. It's probably him right there, actually. Nice. These guys are done. Nice, we're going to form square. We're going to have these guys cease fire. Have them move up. You guys, charge this infantry. You guys, charge the back side of this infantry. These guys are holding amazing right here. No, reform square. I'm square. Actually, okay, you guys get out of square. You guys, oops, you guys, fire at will on. Both of you here, defense off, charge. You guys, square off, charge. These guys, you guys at the pikes, charge these guys. And let's see. And we'll throw one more regiment of pikes against these infantry. And have all of our infantry charge this unit. And boom. And it instantly becomes a giant, like, I think right now is about 15 frames a second. That's less, it's about 10 frames a second. That's awesome. That is very awesome. Alright. So we'll go ahead and end the battle. That's a heroic victory right there. Alright. I'll see you guys back on the campaign. Alright, here's our victory. Battle results. So out of the 1,683 men that we deployed, we only lost 181. They deployed 819. They lost 756. We killed 700 of that number, 739. So our kills were excellent. 63. I hope that's not enough to keep a small force alive. They killed 158 of our guys, so yeah, some of our guys went missing. So we're not going to chase them down. Yeah, most of that's cavalry. They ran off. So that's fine. So let's see. We can't really heal, so we'll just leave those guys alone. What are these guys down here? These Cossacks? No, that's line infantry. We need to take care of those guys. There's a small detachment of these guys over here. Let's go beat them up. Alright. And then we'll just go ahead and go back. We probably would be able to afford healing all these guys. Nope, not quite. Oh well. Alright. I think that'll wrap it up for this part. That was it's a nice clean cut. So we'll go ahead and position these guys to attack. Alright, so in 2 turns it'll take them to get there. We'll be able to heal up completely. Alright. So in the next part, we might have to declare war on Denmark. We will definitely declare war on these guys, Courland, and probably we'll see war with Poland, Lithuania. So there'll be lots of battles coming up, and I think Russia, for the most part, after Kiev. Oh, they got walls around here now. That's not good. Yeah. As soon as we take Kiev, I don't think Russia will be too much of a problem after that. So far, Sweden is in a great position to becoming a superpower. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this part, be sure to leave a like, comment, telling me some strategies that you would like to see me implement during the next battle. Yeah. If you like this so far, be sure to tell me down below. Tell me what other campaigns, or if you want to see some like multiplayer battles, definitely go for it. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in this series, be sure to hit that giant subscribe button. I'm trying to get a new video out at least every other day. So far I've been good about every day, but I don't know if that'll change as soon as classes pick back up here. So I'll try to keep on top of it. And yeah, so this is fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I will see you in the video. Bye for now.